Yeah. So the game is automatically going to take us to Thamasa. Do 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 do. Must be having a nightmare. You came to try and stop me. I'm sorry, but I can't turn back, boy. Stay here with my daughter. You both deserve to live in peace. So that's an interesting piece of backstory there that we're not exactly sure who that figure was, but it was probably Shadow. All we can do now is wait. Rest will help. Hey, how are you feeling? It's only a scratch. I've had worse. And I've got this guy watching over me. So let's talk to some of the people here in Thamasa. First time coming to this area. Oh, there's a kid there. There aren't any good places left to play. I saw a huge monster fly across the sky. It looked like a giant bat. That would be Death Gaze. After the cataclysm, I woke to find myself all alone in Doma Castle. When I tried to sleep there, monsters came for me in my dreams. Oh, it still frightens me just to think of it. Ebit's Rock is above water for the first time in 50 years. Head north of town and you should be able to see it. And the innkeeper will still only charge us 1 gil for a rest, so that's definitely worth it. It's hard to believe it's only been a year since the cataclysm. It feels like it's been ages. So, now, if we go back to Starajo's house, and we go upstairs. Oh no, he's still here. I was expecting him to disappear, but you have to leave town, apparently, I believe. This guy, no, he has nothing new to say. So let's exit the town. And then we'll go back in. Talk to this guy. If you're looking for that man who was dressed all in black, he already left. He said he was going to the Coliseum. So, obviously, we have some plot holes here. First of all, how the heck did Shadow recover so quickly? B, how on earth is he getting around in the world without an airship? And third of all, in case you haven't pieced it together, the really mean guy, powerful guy fighting at the Coliseum is Shadow. But obviously, there's a plot hole here because we found him in the cave, injured. How could he be in the Coliseum fighting if we just found him injured in the cave? Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense how they constructed that, unless you're supposed to come to Thamasa first, but I don't see why you would, particularly. Anywho, oh, actually, it's faster to go this way to get to the Coliseum. Just cut around the edges of the map, world map. We get here. Now, as you guys remember, there was a little bug with the Coliseum, so let's take these guys out. So I will have to do a bit of work on my file to be able to show you the fight against Shadow here. So let me do that, and then we will come back once I am able to record the Coliseum battle. Once I finish these guys off. Alright, just gonna save my game here. Okay, so before we actually get started in fighting in the Coliseum, I wanted to make sure that we have some equipment that we can use for bartering. And we're gonna go to Miranda. Actually, first things first. Yeah, I need to change my team up here. So, for Coliseum fighting, I want Edgar, Sabin, him, and the fourth doesn't really matter. I'll just take Shadow, because I just got him. But we do want to set up our team. Okay, here we go. I'm not too worried about equipment right now. I just want to kind of make sure that we all have something equipped. There we go. So here in Miranda, we can buy something for bartering in the Coliseum. These falcons. Now, they are 17,000 a pop, which are pretty expensive, and we need 3 of them. So, if you do not have enough gil to buy the 3 falcons, remember that there is this desert south of Miranda, and you can fight cactars here, and each cactar you kill will give you 10,000 gil. So that is a way to quickly fatten your wallet if you don't have enough money. Next stop is going to be South Figaro. And I'm just going to land here. I should have brought Edgar here when I was here buying equipment before, but now I can buy things at half price. Like that golden spear. Now, it's not as powerful as the organics, but the reason I wanted a spear is because in the Coliseum, I'm going to have Edgar use the Dragoon Boots. When you do a jump attack with a spear, it deals double damage. I'll actually have to test. I'm not sure if the organics, if it'll break if you use jump attacks. I'm not certain about that. We are going to come in here to the Coliseum. Make sure my inventory is sorted. Now for our first battle, we're going to give Setzer the Genji Glove and something else here. Hermes Sandals, I guess. And make sure he has double Viper Darts. So I'm just going to do a quick save here. Here to fight the Coliseum? With pleasure, my good man. So we are going to bet those falcons that we have. And hopefully Setzer will get a lucky hit. Yeah, as you can see, that didn't work. The Outsider is a very powerful enemy to fight at this point in the game. And if we try to fight it out normally, Setzer is going to get slaughtered. So the only hope we have of winning this is if Setzer connects with his Viper Darts and gets the instant kill or removal effect from the Viper Darts. But of course, if he keeps banishing me, then that's a problem. So we're just going to keep trying this a few times. I know I can beat this guy. I've done it before. It's just that I've had some really unlucky first attempts here. Dispatch is another one that can kill you. Thankfully he missed, but I did not get lucky with the attacks. So let's try again. Boom, there we go. And this guy gives you a flame shield when you're successful. So that's really nice. Let's get you back up to full health. And you want to bet all 3 Falcons for flame shield. So you're going to want to do this 3 times. See what happens. Preemptive strike. Wham. First try on that one. Let's see if can we get really lucky one more time. Nope, dispatch. But you get the idea. Basically, you just have to keep trying until he hits with the Viper Darts and you manage to get that flame shield. So I'm probably going to skip ahead to the next Coliseum fight. Okay, so that third Outsider was a little more annoying than I would have liked, but thankfully I did get the 3 flame shields. So as you can see, it absorbs fire and negates ice damage, but it does increase water damage. Thankfully, there are not a lot of water-based attacks in the game that enemies use. So let me set up Sabin here with the Genji glove, and yeah, that's fine. And we'll actually need to give him the black belt here. We will want to fight, actually, let's reorganize our inventory again. You have to do this a lot because you're losing equipment, getting equipment. So what we're going to want to do next is bet one of our flame shields and fight the Metal Hitman. Boom, there's the Magitech laser. Or a cannon. Whoosh. Boom. Pretty simple battle, and we get a second ice shield, which is basically what you want. Now we have 2 flame shields and 2 ice shields. So that's really nice. Alright, for our next battle, we are going to utilize Edgar, and we're going to give him Dragoon Boots, and find it here, the Prayer Beads. So let's just quickly save here. There we go. Yes. So now we are going to bet Cyan's Murasame, and we go up against this guy, Glacia Labalos, or whatever his name is. We fought this guy in Mount Zozo, but now we have to go solo against this guy. Cut. Oof. Hurts. Yep. Prayer beads coming in quite well there. Debilitator is not really going to help you, Edgar. Yeah, but the prayer beads are really helpful in this battle because they raise his evasion quite well, as you can see. Poison is decent. He really needs to just use the Dragoon Boots and start attacking. This is the downside of teaching your characters lots of magic, is they tend to just keep casting magic in the Coliseum sometimes, when all you want them to do is attack. Like, Edgar is just casting spell after spell, which, I mean, he's not losing, but he's not winning either. Noise Blaster. Okay, this might... Oh, it does work on him. He missed on himself. Poison's taking out chunks of HP, though, which is nice. And you miss. Wham. He uppercuts himself. I'm not sure how one does that, but you saw it. There we go. Finally, he uses a jump attack. And we just have to wait for him to come back down. Meanwhile, this guy's trying to uppercut empty air. Yeah, so you get how this battle is starting to play out. There you go. And you get the Mazimune. Now, we can bet the Mazimune for an even more powerful katana. And we prepare carefully by giving Edgar the Flame Shield and the Force Armor. And by healing. We're going to save here. Just want to make sure that actually did go through there. Do it manually. Yeah. With pleasure. When you bet the Mazimune, you fight Gorgamir, which is a very powerful enemy. And could take us out, possibly. Arrow. This would normally kill us, but thanks to the Force Armor, its damage is cut in half. And we're able to survive. Of course, if another arrow comes in, then we're pretty much dead. Yeah, so that was just really unlucky RNG there, where you used 2 arrows in a row. Preemptive strike. Okay, we open with a spear attack. Okay, there's the 1 arrow. Not helping. What are you gonna do? You're gonna attack me. Alright. Avalanche is an ice attack, so the Flame Shield negates it, and I take no damage from that. Avalanche, again, is going to do nothing, but Edgar is in rough shape. Oh, that was clutch evade there. Now here's Flare Star. This is a fire-based attack, so watch Edgar's HP. Boom, up to full. That Flare Star was well timed. Again, the problem is Edgar is not using his jump attacks, which is a downside. Yeah, stop casting spells, buddy. They're not very effective. You need to actually damage this thing, not just kick it around the block. There you go. But I have poisoned the Gorgamira, so... Oh, I avoided an arrow there. This thing will continue to lose HP, hopefully, before my HP runs out. Yep. Another evasion coming in clutch there. Yeah, so you're starting to see how this battle plays out. Flare Star and Avalanche make it so that Edgar can't be damaged. Arrow is only damaging if it uses it back to back. And I still have the Prayer Beads, so I can evade attacks and get the Murakumo, which is just a really strong katana. There we go. Ancient Doman Blade lost during the War of the Magi. Now there's one more battle I want to show you. First I just want to save so I don't lose the Murakumo. If we bet the Regal Gown, we get a Minerva Buster, or Bustier, however you say it, which is a very good piece of armor for the females in the party, but you have to fight a death machine to get it. So just watch how this plays out. Preemptive strike, so we come in with double attacks, that's okay. But he will use the death spell and kill us. So we obviously don't want that to happen. So what can we do? Because we don't have instant death protection at this time. Well, actually, Shadow might have it in Memento Ring, but there's another trick that you can use. You can do this with anybody. I'm just choosing Sabin, but it really doesn't matter. Take a Reflect Ring and put it on your chosen fighter. And let's try this again, and you're going to see what happens. We go down. So, we enter the battle, and immediately we start running away. Now, you cannot escape in Coliseum battles, so you will not actually be successful in your attempt. But running away cancels all battle commands, which means that your chosen fighter will not attack, and, as you just saw, death is reflectable. So when he casts death, it bounces off your team member, and you get the Minerva Bustier. I really don't know how to say that word. I apologize. But it's a very good piece of armor, like I said. It halves 4 of the 8 elements and negates the other 4. So, and it provides a 25% bonus to max MP. So as you can tell, it's really useful. I'm going to wrap the episode up here, guys. When we come back, we will continue on with the story, and we will continue trying to find more party members. But I really appreciate you guys joining me. If you're enjoying the videos, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe to my channel. You can find me on Facebook or Twitter. I'm on there too. Thanks so much for joining me, you guys, and I'll see you again real soon.